into the realm of pirates. The crew of the Sea Tree lands on the floating fortress known as Caldora Cove, where they follow Esni's beacon to the Hydean hangout. Within the raging party, Esni stumbles into the charming Gale Despero, whose romantic connections to Castor create new tensions between them. Leaving this crossing of former lovers, Esni finds the Coalition Senator Alix Vankova with her mother's beacon around his neck. After a fierce chase through the bar, Esni begins to interrogate Vankova, but before he can share his conspirators' names, Dathomiri assassins silence him for good under the orders of the dreaded pirate Vadon Kalor. Vadon makes our heroes an offer they cannot refuse. For a Kyber crystal and a Republic pardon, he promises to show our heroes to the kidnapped senators and to Darth Incitus. With the crew of the Sea Tree captured and the galaxy at war, our heroes agree to Vadon's terms. Now, within the outer veil of the galaxy, where nothingness dwells, their ship is attacked by vampiric creatures from the darkness.
Welcome, smugglers, rebels, spies, Imperial, Jedi, Sith, and pirates alike, to this wretched hive of scum and villainy. I am your Galactic Archivist, Niq Ducote!
Woo! Yeah, baby!
And it is my job to guide you all through the legends of this galaxy far, far, far away. Now, if you look around me at this table, there are many luminous beings here with me. Beautiful beings they are. And I think we should start with Victoria.
Hi, I'm Victoria Koro. I play Esni Nova, and I'm here to pew, 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 pew.
Hi, I'm Grant VanCamp. I play as Castor Woodburn, a monk. And, I don't have a quote this time. What should I say?
You should say,
Stan.
McClunky.
McClunky.
Hi, I'm Ceradsky. I still don't understand the McClunky thing.
So,
It adds a lot of lore to the first episode, actually, and well, the third, fourth episode, actually. I think really interesting.
The more you know.
the more you know.
I'm a fantasy guy.
Fancy.
But yes, I'm Chris Ceradsky. I play Toaklan, the Sentinel.
Very good. My name's Evan Michael Pearce. I play Klaatu Besh, the Trandoshan engineer with a fire in his heart and a fire all over his business too, because it's all gone. Oh, and Nozzle, his BFF and constant companion, and Kyber crystal powered badass robot.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jim. I play Dez, and Dez is also on fire because all his friends are prisoners now. That's kind of sad.
I was about to say he's on fire because he's cute.
Well, that's what I mean.
Come on, Gil.
Gilf, like a gill too.
Like Grandpa.
Fish.
My name is Joshua Ponsones, and I am playing Atala, the Tuscan berserker, who is also on fire because he's being forced into a position where he has to use technology.
He can't even turn on
These
a toaster.
damn kids.
What does a Tuscan Raider crying sound like?
That's so violent.
Alright,
They're
well,
ugly criers.
before we jump into hyperspace, let's talk about our amazing music sponsor. Does anybody want to guess who they are?
Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no, she was too busy filming Wicked.
Is it whoever made Funky Town?
Actually, no!
Lips Inc. That's who it is.
It's actually Midnight Syndicate!
Oh my god!
Here's some gothic duo who make amazing symphonic and spooky soundscapes and scores and orchestrations for your TTRPG stories.
Scores and gore.
Exactly.
Ooh, that's
Scores
good.
and
Gore,
gore.
yeah.
And Gavin, you can steal that if you want. Alright, that was good. Just give Grant like a hug or something next time you see them.
Give me a job.
But yeah, you can check them out on MidnightSyndicate.com or on Spotify, where you can look them up as Midnight Syndicate. And if you're on Spotify, why don't you peruse the wonderful, beautiful orchestrations by our very own Christopher Ceradsky.
That's me. They're pretty good. I'm biased, but they're good.
You might have even heard one of them during our fun recaps. Yeah, because that orchestrational version of our amazing theme song was also composed by Chris Ceradsky.
It was in my top of my Spotify wrapped this last year.
And
I'm
it could be
really
yours
trying to
too.
work it up to
As
that.
it should be.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
All right. Well, and then I also want to give a shout out to a collaborator of mine, Patrick, at Lego Mock Fodder on Instagram.
Yes.
He made all these cool little minis you see before us, and yeah, he's done an amazing job. Now today we're going to get to show some different minis though, as I went to the Lego store, and thank you to the manager who was there, who let me sit there and build these Lego ships. But these are our spaceships here currently on the board. All right,
We have merch too.
Oh, that's right, we have merch!
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Right
my
here, we're
goodness
showing
gracious.
some of it off.
Merched up.
This was on accident. We did not plan to do this.
It was on
Come on,
accident.
Balenciaga.
Yeah, a couple that merches
That's funny.
together stays together.
That's so good.
Yes.
I like
Will
that.
they
Alright.
stay together?
It's like
We're
Sadie
too-
Hawkins.
Who knows?
Who knows?
All right, everybody.
Infinity and beyond.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
All right. First the Star Trek earrings last session, and now then.
I really hope
God.
somebody notices.
At least it's owned by the same mega corporation this time. All right. Well, we are now in space combat,
Dun,
and
dun, 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 dun.
we have opened up now in the void of the veil, outside of our galaxy, where nothing exists. I mean, it's just the nothingness. And we ran into these beautifully angelic creatures floating through space with their big glowing red outer flesh, I guess you could say.
I named the map Space Jellies.
Space jellies. That's a good way to think about it. These red glowing space jellies. Fun fact, they are based on sea angels. I don't know if you've ever heard of those.
Yeah.
They're a type of I think slug that essentially goes through space or goes through
The ocean is basically space.
At this point, yeah. We have the sea tree as it was following the gilded dagger.
The observation deck is here.
I think that's the bridge, actually. That's
The
the
observation
bridge.
deck is here. This is the bridge.
Exactly.
I get those mixed up.
It's easy to. We see that the gilded dagger is now under attack by all of these different jellies as they're attracted to the energy of these ships. And you hear over the comm, "Listen here, this is Tarr. I need your call sign."
We never picked one.
Oh,
You
gosh.
don't understand. I have rudimentary systems here that I'm using to shoot. I need to know what you are so my targeting scanners don't start shooting at you.
Oh boy, Klaatu walks up and just grabs the microphone and goes, "Ah." And he looks over at Nozzle. And he says, "Nozzle and Company."
Alright, whatever. And he starts grunting it in, and the next thing you know,
Cat's
he
just
just shoots
I like the Hyperspace Avengers.
But you see him just go, alright, well whatever, and so he you see him puts in you hear a alright, hold on, and then he just starts you see all of these yellow blaster bolts just start shooting out of his ship. And can we move all of those little slugs away about 5 feet as he tries to get free? Yeah, there we go. Alright, now that we've got a little bit more of an even standing, let's go ahead and roll initiative. So, for space combat, I need everybody to roll your initiative. I think you can add your own initiative bonuses, essentially.
Yeah.
And then whoever has the lowest number, that will be our initiative.
Oh, well, I just got a natural 1. So, welcome to space.
On the plus side, the Gilded Dagger did roll higher than the space slugs, who are all gonna move together, as they are a hive consciousness. Mhm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he's going to try to maneuver around the one in front of him and get over here. Yeah, there you go, right about there, and they are going to get an opportunity of attack. Let's see. Oh, but they got a nat 1, so they missed. Their big spectral tentacles try to wipe over his ship, and he just goes, and he tried spinning. It was a very neat trick. All right, but he's gonna start shooting at the ones in front of him to try to clear a path. So let's see if he hits. Ooh, he does, and he's gonna do damage. Let's see. Yeah, he starts shooting, and you hear, and that one in front of him, essentially these shots fire into it and just.
Nice.
But it like explodes, and then you start to see it go like phase out. It's like. Exactly. But that is his turn, and up next is the space jellies. Can everybody roll a dex save for me?
I most certainly can.
Actually, no. I think I want Dez, because Dez is at the helm, right?
Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna say that's a 21.
Oh yeah. So you're
Yeah.
you're looking at the cockpit, and you see these giant, like just ethereal looking, almost vampiric creatures coming towards your ship, and you just manage to vroom right out of the way as it just kind of goes right past you, but ever so gracefully. All right. But next up, it is you all's first turn.
Shit.
So I want to
Okay.
let everybody, since Dez is at the helm, Dez kind of has a little bit more control of what the group does in the final say. So you will talk amongst yourself really quickly, try to make it fast about what you think you're going to do, give ideas, and then let Dez take the lead.
So I hit the thing and it goes like the comms like overload. I'm like, fix that.
Ow.
Get your asses over to the whatever.
Okay.
Alright.
Find something to do it.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to be so mean about it.
All right, so you guys start making your way to battle stations. All right.
Yeah, cool.
So let's just kind of go around the table and start shooting ideas. Let's see, Dez, do you have anything immediately?
Yeah, so I'm thinking we gotta move in there. So I'm cool with like maybe trying to take a path, coming this. We could either go in between them, or I'm thinking we come further down this way.
This is a faster route, I think, right?
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Cool. So then you want to come? You want to come through here like
Yeah,
this?
let's
Okay.
do it.
Captain Dez, can I shoot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just googled Dez.
What came up?
Trying to look at his Wikipedia page.
I don't know what damage the primary weapons do, but I do know what to add. So.
We should have a Yes Aid wiki.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so which
I don't
ones
know
are
how
you
to
shooting?
use this thing.
All right, which ones are you shooting?
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that one.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Kill it.
So what is our damage?
Your damages.
Oh,
Your damages
yeah. What gun are you using?
Yeah, which gun are you using?
The
Whatever the
light laser
primary
cannon?
weapon is.
The light cannon. So that's a D8 plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay. 14, and because of I'm a cannoneer, I add +2 damage to damage rolls.
So how much total?
So that's I just had it.
10 plus something, right?
16 damage.
Wow.
Nice.
All of a sudden, you're just locked and loaded, and it just you remember Starfighter training back back near the Jedi Temple, and you just kind of with Master Pat, and you just kind of and you just blast through. Should I do that again? How do you want to kill that creature?
Oh yeah, I just want to explode. I don't want to
Okay,
explode.
sorry.
Yeah, I imagine casters in one of those things like Luke was in, those swivels all around. So I'm just and then I'm gonna use focus point and use my bonus action to make another attack.
Ooh.
So is it
Nice.
dead?
Yeah, it's dead. You just hear that kind of echoey, siren-esque scream as it just.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, that's a natural 2. That's only
Dang.
10.
All right.
Okay, that's my turn.
Unfortunately, on the second one, you don't hit. But does anybody else want to do anything before we complete this round?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know how this fits in the rules, but one of my ventures is scanner specialist.
Mm-hmm.
So if I use the search action,
Okay.
can I use the search action to look at the radar and try and see if there's more of these jellies coming?
Absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
Great.
Yeah.
And scan. Well, 11.
Yeah.
Your ship is old.
I will say you do get a sense that they're all around you, but you definitely, I'll say, you get the sense that ahead of you there is more.
Ooh.
More incoming from somewhere.
Cool.
It's a swarm, so it's kind of like you're on the outskirts of the swarm.
Like a bunch of bugs.
Okay.
Could I do some engine tuning over here?
Sure.
Yeah, when you say that there's a whole bunch more, there's probably more coming. Klaatu rushes over to the engine room and like starts tinkering with it. And I'm gonna use engine tuning, which means as an action I can roll my tech die, which is what I have instead of power die. And I take the result of that and multiply it by 50, and the flying speed of our ship increases by that amount until the end of our next turn.
Ooh!
Shit. So I'll give us that, which means, oh man, nice, I rolled a 5.
So that's an extra 250 feet?
Yeah.
Alright, do you guys want to, do you get to move that for this turn and the next?
The next turn that we get to add that extra 250 of movement to our
Great.
ship. So I've added horsepower.
Can I boost our shields?
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
Alright, so I can roll this at advantage. So I will go ahead and do that.
It's fun.
What's the ship's strength modifier?
2.
2. Okay, great. So that means that I got an 11 and the DC was 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can roll a shield die without expending it. And now we have 4 extra shield points.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
How does Atala like look at this, and how does he look at like this shield and like figure it out, being a Tuscan who has like a real hard time with tech stuff?
Well, I imagine that it's a lot of like for shield at least, like it's the like sliding up things, kind of like upping the shields or like bringing them down. So he kind of like looks at it, and just like press it up, and he just sees like a shield, like a force field around his strength up. He just like has his own shield arm, just like bangs it into the comm.
The echoes of this triumphant roar fill the cabin, and can everybody just have a spare D4 on hand?
Yeah.
We're gonna treat this like a little moment of some bardic inspiration.
I
As you-
use the metal one.
All
Puts out
right.
his proud battle cry.
Yeah, exactly. And is everybody, Chris, did you want to do anything before this turn?
No.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Just throw it out there. All right. Does that conclude this round for everybody?
It very well might.
All right. Well, then it is now time for the Gilded Dagger to go again, and it's going to first fire on this one right here. Let's see if it hits. Ooh, that is a pow. That's actually a that's a 13. It hits. All right. Up next, let's see.
Is dead?
Let's roll for damage.
That one's smaller than the others.
Yep, and he starts shooting. But this time it's like more of like missiles that get shot. It just and you just hear that again, and that one is gone. He's then going to take this opening to kind of move all the way down here towards the end of the board. And you hear him over the comm say, "Let's get moving, dogs!" All right, but up next it is the turn of the creatures. So
This doesn't seem so bad. We're doing great.
Can you roll a dead save for me again?
Another one?
Mm-hmm.
Another one. It's a 15, I think.
A 15? Yeah. You see all of these creatures just kind of start getting closer to your ship, but then they stop. And then they all kind of turn towards the Gilded Dagger. Unfortunately, Tarr did not save. And so they all just right to him, almost like it looks like they phased in and out. So can I have all of those 4 now surround the Gilded Dagger again?
Oh no, don't kill Tarr. Don't do that.
I know. I'm like, maybe
Shout.
they'll solve a problem for us.
Wait, no, stop.
Tarr.
And
Oh, no.
so
Tarr will
essentially
die.
they start like they're all just kind of stuck onto the hull, like draining energy from him. But he's gonna try to use his reaction to try to shoot them off. Let me see.
Oh wait, Tarr does have the
Oh, he has your whole crew.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think I thought the crew was still on the.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
on, they're on the
Tarr's
other.
with
They're
us
on the
to
other
make
big pointy pirate
Yeah,
ship.
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. He unfortunately they do not save, so he's gonna try to do some damage on them. Let's see.
Damning.
Okay, so he does blast them off again, but they are still around him. So can you move them all back 5 feet? All right, and he did take some damage from that, as well as get some damage on them. So they look a little weaker, but they also, it's almost like they got a little bit of extra boost when they reached onto his ship and started sucking the energy. But then when he was able to repel them with his shields, with a shield burst, they kind of took a little damage. So they're kind of normal, unfortunately, right now. But that is their turn. You guys are up again.
Do we want to help them or not?
I mean, we could not.
Isn't he our collateral?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need him alive.
He dies, or I mean, if he dies, it's probably not good for me. Or you.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Okay.
Guys, we should play some
Good
music.
point, good
That'd
point,
probably
good
help
point.
us fight.
Run for the hills.
You like play like a if you were to play something in the cockpit, what would that sound like?
To the Shogun Isana from fucking Fallen Order.
I
love this one.
All right, so you guys are up first. What are you guys doing?
I got that extra feeling.
Well, I guess we gotta move this way, so and we have 650 movement here, so.
Oh,
Phasers to fun. Yeah.
All the
Oh
way to
damn.
here.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
That really helps.
And while we're moving, if anybody else can figure out their stuff,
yeah.
Shoot.
I'm going to take the I'm gonna use the engine's power dice, and I'm going to take the skim the surface action. So we get 50 extra speed
Sweet.
until.
Are you stacking your minifigs, Evan?
How dare I?
So we get to move a bit closer.
Awesome.
So yeah, so just like shit here, I guess.
Okay, cool. Does anybody else want to do anything on this round?
Do we want me to help our enemies like in a big way or no?
Also, you don't have to just attack the primary weapon. You can attack with any weapon.
Yeah.
Help the enemies in a
Sorry,
big way?
not enemies.
Tar.
The tar. Like I can use my power dice and help them, or we can save it for us.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's up to you.
You're the captain.
You're the diplomat.
Aw.
Let's watch them struggle for a little.
Okay.
Watch him flounder.
What does a Tuscan laugh sound like?
What I just did.
I'll boost the engine.
Wait, you didn't boost the engine, right? Because that was last turn.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that was
last
last
turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, you can boost the engine.
Great. As Neil just like hit the console to make it work better.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's an 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, work.
Listen,
So,
it's an old ship. It's making a weird noise. I'll just like.
Chris, you want to shoot something?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna like look at my like comm system. Like this isn't gonna fucking do shit on these guys.
It's your Zoom call.
I don't run over. Yeah. So they're.
It's a little confusing because the turbo laser does more damage. It doesn't really. You could pick either.
Cool.
one.
I'm gonna go fire the turbo laser.
Go
Good.
for it.
Yeah.
Roll to attack.
I guess you add +2 to your roll.
Okay.
Wow.
That's 7. Great. I try to shoot. I'm like, I don't know how this works.
And yeah, that laser bolt just goes boom into the nothingness of space.
But then I get an idea. It's like, I'm gonna go over to the primary and spend a force point to use my force empowered shooting.
Ooh,
Make an
okay.
additional attack with the primary weapon. So now I'm
Ooh.
gonna make an attack with the other one. Okay, is that also +2? Okay, that's only 11.
Yeah. If you don't have the specific thing, it uses the +2.
And you get a +1 from the gun as well.
That hits.
Yay!
They're floating
How much
jellies. They
is
don't
that?
move very fast.
So it's a. It looks like it's a D10 +2.
Yeah.
D10 plus 2. Where are my
Yeah.
D10s? That's a D100. That's 10.
Yeah, you.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
one are you
Oh,
blowing
sorry,
up?
10 plus 2. That's 12.
Which one do you want to blow up?
Let's go for the one right behind us.
Go for it. How do you describe how you blow up this sea jelly? This space jelly. Just get the sea and space confused.
Yeah, so like I try and shoot it, and it's like, and then I'm literally, so I go to the turbo laser, try to shoot it, miss horribly, and then I just like reach over and operate the other one with my force powers and shoot it.
Cool.
That's really cool.
That's really cool, actually.
I mean, knock off.
You hear this voice in your head for a minute, and it just says, "Good job."
Thanks, mate.
I think there might be. Tarr reaches over the comm and says, "Look, wasn't expecting these many here. Radon didn't tell me they were going to be swarming right now. Real convenient of him. But I think we'll blast our way out of this. We need speed. We need speed and agility. That's what we're gonna do." And he just like, you see his engines go from this bright red to like this purplish glow with like a black center. And it just kind of like, it looks like an anti-energy of sorts. He goes, "This'll work." And you hear, "Thrum," and he just zooms forward through all of these space jellies. And he's gonna make some dex saves here.
Is he going all the way?
All the way through.
We can handle it.
Oh, and he makes his way through. You see like this, just like, you know how like in Finding Dory when they finally break through the thing of jellyfish and there's like just kind of like a little like wake of jellyfish? It's essentially that, but you now see a path clear through the jelly field. So if you want to get through, can everybody make a dex save for me?
I got a save dex.
We have enough speed.
Using the ship's dex?
Your own dex. No, I'm sorry, the ship dex. What's the ship dex again? +2, did you say? Yeah, +2.
21.
21?
19.
19? 3?
Wait, is this a saving throw?
Saving throw, yeah,
Wait, you
sorry.
got a natural what?
9.
9?
16.
Not gonna use
16?
the rep one.
Sorry, what is the
Dex saving throw with a plus, what was it?
plus 2?
4.
That's like half and half.
So, the ship, you said what you're gonna do? Because your pilot saved, you make it through. You shoot through, you see this big flash of red glowing energy around you, but a few of those tendrils, they don't just touch the ship, they pass through it.
Whoa.
Are they inside there?
Not necessarily. They exist inward and outward at the same time. They pass through, and who all failed that again? You feel this energy just kind of from the back of your head. And for a second, you see your village, just peaceful as can be. And then you're almost like switched around. It's almost like the world went upside down and all of a sudden it's on fire. And you're in chains.
Oh no.
You're looking as these, what you thought might be friendly farmers, settlers. They've got you in cuffs. And you remember the months in captivity, behind a cell wall, treated like an animal for no reason other than being on the land that they wanted. Klaatu, for a second you're back at your shop, and you it looks like you look at the clock and the star date, but you weren't here then. You were out and about on this adventure. But you see Talon just kind of operating the shop with a few droid companions and then like a few Ugnaughts that really needed some work around town. And you see these 3 red-robed figures come in with these golden masks with circles cut out in the eyes. And all of a sudden they just start ransacking the place. And you see them like shooting everywhere, and they're like yelling at Talon.
I think Klaatu wants to try to move to see if he can help Talon.
Go for it. Just roll a D8 for me.
A D8? Cool. Oof, that's a 0. 10, sorry. No, that's a D10. That's a D10. That's a wrong die.
Whoa.
Sorry, that's a 7, actually. Yeah, that's a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
You start to move, and for a second, you're like, it's almost like this moment of like pure like balance as you move through these figures and you're pushing them aside, and you're almost like in a metaphysical way carrying her out.
Whoa.
And she just says, "I'll always believe in you."
Oh God.
And as you see that shop burning, you're now also on Tatooine, seeing the village burn. And you see these events unfold with Atala. So tell me, Atala, what happens after you're captured?
After captured, Atala finally rips through the prison bars, and you see him like a guard or town what's the word? Sheriff, yeah, comes in. He you see him grab him by the head and just slam him into the wall.
Oof.
Okay.
And then he just looks at his hand, looks at the body, and lets out another Tusken roar, leaves and runs into the desert.
Oof. Am I seeing this?
You're seeing it all.
Are we together in the same space right now? Are we? So we're there.
Mm-hmm.
I think the flames sort of lapping over each other from the two different scenes. I think Klaatu sees you, and he stumbles over. I imagine that Talon is not this ethereal version of Talon is probably gone or something by this point.
You guys are both in this space.
Mm-hmm.
Think of this as a force echo left by these creatures of nothingness. But even in the nothing, there's something. And then the nothingness of time that has passed by. You are in this moment, but then you look over and you see Toaklan. But Toaklan looks a little different. Toaklan has a scarf over his face and a few tattoo markings with some gelled hair, and he's standing in front of a body on the ground, and he's just holding this body, and this person has his mask on, and he says, the body that has the original mask goes, "It's your responsibility now. You must carry on. And I believe in you. May the Force be with you."
Better this than what before.
And he has assumed the mantle
Of the mask.
Whoa.
But you guys have exited, and you see the Gilded Dagger moving forward and your ship following. The three of you are now back on board the bridge.
Are we in the spaces we were before, or are we with each other?
You're in the spaces you were before, wherever you were on the ship.
Gotcha.
You do, if you are near a window, you still see that void and that nothingness. But Des, there's kind of a glimmer of something. Looks almost like if you were, in water, if when the heart of the ocean or whatever from what is it called? Titanic. You know how when it fell down, it was almost glittering as it got deeper, and occasionally you see a little poop of its shine. You see that, but it's another red glow. But then as you get closer to it, pull up some artwork here for a second.
Oh, are we out of combat?
You're out of combat.
Yay!
Okay, cool.
Sorry. Des, you look off into the horizon of nothingness, and you see this little red glimmer, and it looks like a gem falling into the ocean, almost, but it's getting closer. And you see that it's no longer it's no longer just a blip. It starts to turn into a line.
Okay.
And then it branches out as you even get closer, you see more. And you start to realize that these are the trenches of some construct. And as you even get closer, you can tell that this construct has the faint outline of 2 pyramids. And they're connected by a superstructure in the middle. And they just kind of rotate in different directions, moving very slowly. With this faint, ominous, orange-reddish glowish coming from all of its lights.
Whoa.
That is
That looks
That's
evil.
very ominous.
And you hear Tarr over the comms. This is where we made the switch. Not gonna lie, not too happy at this moment. They are once again putting our lives on the line for no reason. Could've told me that there was swarms of these things.
Oh, your pirate captain was untrustworthy? That's crazy.
Can I be on comm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright!
Get him.
Blow out his
He
earbuds.
said.
I guess I just heard that a little.
Oh, we can understand him.
But,
Tell him.
Tar, what is Attila's favorite food?
oh, he really enjoys like a nice spring salad. Something very light.
Okay, well, it's just good to know for like after.
It's actually quite interesting. I really appreciate this about Tuscans. They go and eat a lot, actually, because they're used to being in the desert.
To drink a lot of water.
They have to drink a lot of water,
Yeah.
but they can last for a while.
Like a
That's what
cactus.
a lot of yeah, exactly. And then it sits in there, and they can feed off of it for a long time and nourish their bodies. And since we had so much food on the ship, boy was bulking for a few months there. Boy was bulking. He got thick.
Okay, Tar's working on me a little bit. Okay, good to know. Wow, that thing looks evil.
That thing looks
Atala just kind of you see like he's got a video screen on. He's just like, oh god, I was a real dick, wasn't I? Look, you know how Vadon is. I'm get jealous,
Oh.
but you didn't waste your my brother. He takes his metal arm. God, that's my dominant arm, and I hurt my nipple there a little bit. And he just goes,
It's chafed.
I lost a few over here in that attack. Wasn't just me on board. I want to know why their lives were so recklessly thrown away. Coming on board with yous. We'll figure this out. I work for whatever City Wars has done, but I want to help you, brother.
What?
10.
I'll meet you on board wherever this flying golden triangle thing is. And he just zooms forward. And as you guys get closer,
That's so
I'm sorry, we're going to trust another pirate?
Yeah, he's doesn't like the lives of getting
literally
thrown
pushed
away
you out of
when he
the
was about to
ship.
murder Dez's entire crew.
This is so terrible.
It's the only way.
Aren't you glad I'm here?
Dez, why are you not freaking out about this more? I feel
I feel like you should be freaking out. I'm freaking out.
I
you
just-
look like you're freaking out.
I'm sorry I asked about the salad. I just wanted to know Attila.
If he doesn't come back, there's no telling if my crew's gonna live.
That's true. He needs to be alive.
Yeah.
Fine.
We just
Yeah,
keep
fine.
adding on more stuff.
This is great. I love this. I'm
Thanks.
very happy right now.
Klaatu, I'm proud of you.
His face kind of softens a little bit. Thanks.
You work hard. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get in that Devastator, Destroyer, Unicron thing, and we're gonna fucking get this. We're gonna get him out of there. You're gonna get back to Talon, and you guys are gonna make a new pop-up restaurant-style mechanic shop.
That's actually that's like a really That's actually a really good idea.
You see at the front of this field just kind of like this red diamond-shaped form. It's like the size of your ships.
Like an entrance?
Yeah.
Tar goes in through first, just like
We're just going.
oh, like just going out.
This
for it.
feels so specifically like, I know like gravity's different in space. There is no gravity. But it feels more like we're in an ocean right now.
Weird. Are we really gonna go in through the really convenient entrance? Do we have a choice?
No.
I imagine what am I looking at this? Am I seeing kind of the same type of situation where there's no like bolts or lines or whatever the heck to make this? Or is this actually like a manufactured thing?
Yeah, roll an investigation check for me.
Okay. Oh, no, that's a 9.
You know, I'll say even with a 9, I think you know that this isn't the same thing as before.
This is different than the other thing.
From before?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That doesn't help very much. I'm sorry, guys.
no, but it's very ornately crafted.
Okay. Weird. Well, I don't know how else we'd get on it. I've never seen that. Daz, have you ever seen a ship like this?
Roll a history check. Lord.
That's 14.
With a 14, you remember reports of like a pirate transmission that was taken about weird happenings, almost like missing cases, where like the last thing you heard was like essentially a description of a ship like this, but then those pirates were never.
Oh, good.
You, as you guys pass through the barrier of the hull, or sorry, of the barrier door for the hangar bay, you feel this kind of field kind of go through the ship. And specifically, you four don't feel anything, but you two feel like this wave of...
It's a force.
And you see the lights in the hangar bay kind of change from a cool orange to a little bit more deep red. And as you land, nothing's happening, but it feels like, sorry, not so much a deep red, but to a more yellow light, almost. Like it's a little bit more homey, essentially. And then, as your boarding ramp comes down, Tar's waiting down at the bottom. He says, "Well, let's get a move on, loves."
Can I give him one of those like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers, like?
I missed you. And he starts like walking forward. And as he goes, you see these two red cloaked figures coming out of like the darkness of the hangar bay. They've got these.
Oh my god.
They seem very like they're not walking. They're just kind of floating forward almost.
Man.
That's so weird.
And they have these golden masks with circles on the eyes. And they look at you all, and they hold out these two circular blades, and they just say, scanning. Oh, sorry. Just say,
Scanning initiative.
and you see their eyes like glow red for a second, and they scan through your ranks.
Oh my God.
And they go, and for a second, they pop out, like as they're scanning, their blades ignite this deep indigo purple. Let me show you what they look like here for a second.
Deep indigo purple.
I did not expect that voice. That really.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
took me aback.
Whoa! Oh.
And,
Oh yeah, tilted so crisp.
oh sorry, I'm so sorry.
The voice
You don't
sounds
get
like
to see it.
every Michael Bay Decepticon.
Yeah,
And
you're so right.
they turn and they look at you, and they go,
Welcome, Darth Insightus.
And they put away their blades, and they just put their hands behind their back, and they turn.
Right this way to the chamber.
I go. I am Dorothy.
And they say,
Yes, we established this.
I just show my face. Show my face.
you guys are making your way through this station as it seems like they're leading you into darkness, and they disappear for a second each time, but then the warm yellow lights start to like brighten up the space very slowly, very ambiently.
Whoa.
And you see these statues on certain sides of hallways, and these engravings that almost tell a story of sorts. You see a young boy growing up.
Okay.
On a farm.
Okay.
And he loses his family to raiders. And he scavenges, lives alone for a while until he comes across a witch in a cave. And this witch begins to keep the boy around as help to fight off the beasts that lurk in his local territory and other raiders. And after a time of trust, you see this story being told of how she eventually shows her secret of having a red crimson blade and begins to train this boy. But as this boy went out into the galaxy to pursue the things he wanted to pursue, he was constantly torn down, beaten, wasn't able to... he didn't have the skills, the power that he wanted, and he was constantly facing death. But nearing the end of his life, he knew that he had not gotten what he wanted, and he could not face eternity without accomplishing his goals. So he learned secrets in the unknown regions, secrets only the sick knew, of cloning. And you see these different iterations.
They do that a lot.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
These different iterations of this boy. He starts kind of normal, he looks the same, but then you see him turning into different species, different genders, different ages, to see what he could do to weasel his way through what he wanted until he finally reached what he considered to be the prime clone. And then you see
The prime. The prime clone.
and you see, as this story ends, there is a chamber, just kind of in the middle of this hallway, where this room kind of opens up into like a diamond shape. And in the middle, there's this, another smaller diamond shape with almost like a ring around it. And you see like a place for somebody to essentially sit around. And Caster, you recognize this as the place in your vision.
Whoa. Oh, this is it. This is where it began. Why?
This ship, this is where, you started?
This is what I saw when we were in that hallway in the huge space station.
Yeah.
I saw this vision. This is what I saw.
Whole operation comes from here. That's
Okay.
comforting.
And if you look around, if you start to look up, you see that this is kind of an endless cavern of sorts, with many of these red-shaped diamonds. But you see that they have like a bunch of like cords and bodies inside of them, all attached to,
Oh.
and there are hundreds.
Whoa.
However,
Fuck.
you see that they don't appear to be breathing. They don't appear to have any life to them. And in fact, some of them are shattered open. and a body just hangs out from them.
Huh. That's
Wait,
weird.
so like they look like they're dead or in stasis?
They're all dead.
Okay.
Whoa.
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 I don't like this. I don't like
That's
this.
morbid.
Well, you're out of your thing, right? So you're fine.
I've seen myself die so many times now.
Well, you've killed yourself a couple times, so.
Yeah, that can't be good for.
The psyche. The psyche. I'm sure it's fine.
I miss Deont. This was simple then.
You hear the droid say,
Our cloning operations have been stopped, unfortunately.
Yeah. Who did this? I mean, I don't remember. A crazy night.
Those portions of our memory banks.
I'm sorry.
they look at you and they just say, I love this. Can you roll a performance?
I mean, I don't
Or no,
remember.
deception.
11.
You see them go,
Unfortunately, the attackers do not exist in our memory banks, as they have been wiped clear of the incident. However, if you would like to proceed to the prisoners, you can begin their interrogation, Lord Incitus.
Yes, I think it is time that I see the prisoners. They make a wide stance, like Kylo Ren.
Oh.
you see one of them take their arm, and it just kind of, their hand just, as it comes out of its socket. Not in a gory way, but in a mechanical
Oh,
way.
in a robot way.
Exactly.
Like Rory the
And
Robot.
then coming out from it is just this little metal, like, utility, like, spike that has all these different notches. It looks like a key, but a spike.
That's cool.
And they take it and they just each into the ground, and they turn their arms, and you hear their kind of servos, and you see the floor underneath you starting to rise up through this cavernous area. And as you see all of these clones, you see them looking anywhere from perfected, like a perfect physique, to misshapen, to malformed. You see a few that have extra limbs that weren't supposed to be there. You see though that red color start to turn a little black as you get higher up. And then as you pass through this cloning chamber, you're in just the regular mechanisms. And you see a bunch of piping and different tubes and things all lining up this passageway. And you find yourself now in a new...
I can't help but I like to go for Esne's hand.
Alright, I'll take his hand.
And just because I'm freaking out.
It's happening.
Like, oh god.
Yeah, I'll
Calm down,
squeeze,
calm down, we're
squeeze his hand.
One even looks like you exactly. Like your age, just sitting there, lifeless.
Does it also have the goatee?
What if you're your own mom, or like your own grandma, or like your own great grandma? That would be crazy. I say as Des.
Like Steven
Your own
Universe.
grandma.
I really, really hope not. I don't think my mom was a clone.
You continue up and then you make it to sort of an observation tower of sorts at the very tip of one of the pyramids. And you look up and you don't see any like paneling. You recognize it's like this big thing of like transparent metal around Ooh, there ain't no way.
I knew it.
This is where the gays are.
What?
My God.
You are now in this chamber, and you occasionally see like a jelly like bioluminesce around you, but it's mainly darkness around you. But coming in the center of this chamber is a big red glowing diamond.
Whoa.
And inside of it, you see a body kind of floating, rather broad and with longer black hair, and some tubes just kind of like sticking out of the base of the neck and in different parts.
Whoa.
Just kind of like,
That's really cool.
just kind of like almost like in the womb, just kind of relaxing. And you see like a few different black tattoos around him,
Whoa.
but he's just asleep.
Wait, and it looks like another caster, kind of, or
He's turned away
different?
from you, so you wouldn't know.
At this point, I'd assume.
Yeah.
This one's got way cooler hair than you.
Okay. I have to keep it short. Thank you.
I want to walk up and try and see who it is.
As this body, you kind of go around it,
Mm-hmm.
and it starts to float your way, and you see the face of your brother.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I will say you see like
Gotta
this,
clone Luans.
you see a display of like the vitals, and it's steady. And you do see a little
Wait, but is it a clone or is it him?
you see a little display that says original DNA sample.
Well, that's good.
Gotta take his lightsaber
No.
out.
We probably should.
Oh, what the heck are you doing?
Something bad might happen if we just slash at it. We might have to try to mess with it to get him out safely.
Can I just open it?
With the lightsaber?
Sure. Open it. Yeah, do it. Open it. Is that what you want us to tell you? You joke? Oh yeah, open it. I thought you were a senator.
You hear from behind the room, "I'd be careful how you speak to her." As you look up and you see all of these senators like in little chambers around the place.
Oh, okay. It's
But
that.
you don't. You see this other cloaked figure with a golden mask, and she simply says, "I want you to be very careful what you do next." And she rips off,
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh.
and you see that pink skin.
No.
Oh my god.
Why wear the mask?
With these different tattoos that are sharper and have these dots coming down, and she just says, "It's good to see you again, my child."
I knew she was evil.
We're gonna go to break.
What? Nobody gets on a ship and says, "Oh, unhand me," if she's not a fucking evil person.
We now begin in a very different place and time. Instead of trudging through a dungeon, you're dodging tons of people at the mall to get those neon leg warmers that you just gotta have. Instead of pouring years of scholarly knowledge into a spell book, you spend months meticulously picking songs for a mixtape that says, "This is who I am." The pauldrons on your armor are now sharp shoulder pads that make a statement of your self-empowerment. That's right, baby. It's the 80s.
So I'm gonna be safe here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like that sounds serial killer.
It's you! You're the killer!
I'm just a little owl boy.
No, it's a little alibi.
Alright, are we all ready to get back?
Alright, I have my angry face on. I'm ready.
We're ready.
So, you have all made your way through this dark fortress of sorts, and come into this observation tower, observatory, to find your brother encased in some kind of cloning chamber, and your mother standing with these senators in these capsules on both sides of her. She has this new look, these dark red leather robes with her mask on. It was like this gold elongated mask, similar to Incitus's, but more artisanal. And coming down from it was this chiffon veil over her shoulders, connected by a little gold chain in the middle, and then you see at her side is a long curved hilt with two emitters on both sides.
She's a fucking Sith Lord!
She is a Jedi! Well, Sith Lord?
Okay, honestly,
More to me.
honestly, slay. She also kind of looks like a Pachycephalosaurus or whatever.
I didn't draw her face without this, but this is what her face now looks like.
That's cool.
That is hot.
Mommy.
Yeah, your mom is hot. Wow.
And instead of those warm turquoise eyes you once saw, you now see these glowing yellow eyes.
I'm sorry, is everyone in my family got the force powers but me?
Should I still pretend to be a Sith
She
Lord?
looks at you and she says, oh, it's about time we met this way. Now, for lack of a better phrase, I bet you're wondering why we brought you here. I would start explaining,
Yeah.
but I don't think I can do it alone. And she points to the other side of the chamber. And stepping forward, you hear, oh, loves.
Oh, fuck.
You make it so easy as this slender green figure steps forward. But this time, he too looks a little different, as he's holding a golden cutlass on his belt. And you see...
Why is everyone a freaking Jedi?
Pirate Sith Lord, really?
It's God.
Forgive me for the deception.
Yeah, I was real deceived.
Caster's like, I hate Star Wars.
I understand you. Because none of us really know your freaking mom. We were around this guy for a million bajillion seconds. What's going on?
They're good at that. They hide. That's like their whole thing, because they're cowards. So they hide. Sith Lords.
Oh, I like to think of it as an aura of mystery. My lady. And he just kind of like gives her a little nod and she says, you all have the pleasure of seeing the start of our new campaign into the galaxy. Unfortunately, we cannot get this started until something is settled. Back to Vadon. You see, we're not the only Sith Lords in the room right now. Another remains. But until our little triumvirate can continue on, we are at a standstill. For this alliance of Lords of the Sith only can move forward when we are all on equal footing. She speaks again. Incitus, no matter his weak-sightedness, is part of this alliance. And until he finds his true body, his true vessel, we will not be able to succeed. Couldn't have thought of a better way of putting it, Lord Umbrexius.
Umbrexius.
Umbrexius?
Yes.
Wow.
Who the heck is Lord Umbrella?
And
It's the Umbrella Corporation.
No! They've got their fingers in
and
everything.
she looks back and she says, "Thank you, my brother, Valazar."
Valazar.
Your uncle's a pirate.
And you
I don't have an
see
uncle.
you see Tarr look up and go, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Right? Tar knows!
Who the hell are you supposed to be? You're not this Valazar. And he goes, "Oh, shut the brute up, will you? Perhaps a demonstration is in order, my lady."
No, don't go Tar.
And you see
Tar
this.
told me about the salad.
You see this force field around Tarr.
I hate
And
the
he's like,
force.
"What's going on? What's happening to me?"
Punching at the shield.
And you just see.
No!
You just see.
He just turned good.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And she looks at him and goes, "What a waste. Sorry. What a waste of good muscle." And you see all of a sudden where the force field leads to the ceiling,
Whoa!
and his body just floats.
Oh my
into
god.
nothingness.
Whoa,
He
cool.
just like skyrocketed
Nick,
out
He's
of
got
it.
2001.
Nick, can I? This is a long shot, but while this chaos is happening, can I reach behind my back and set a calm, like, little blip to Gal? Actually,
Sure.
yeah.
Roll a
Wow, you're calling
roll
it
a sleight of hand.
Listen. Obviously,
No, I'm kidding.
obviously
We need help.
Yeah. I'm like, who can call a bunch of people real quick? Gal can do that.
Can you do me a favor? I want you to decide between a stealth or a sleight of hand.
I'm just gonna check which one's better.
Are you stealthy? Be stealthy.
Okay.
Are you slidey? Be
No,
slidey.
I'm not. Yeah, they're both the same. So.
You're not that bad.
You got this. You're so good. You're a freaking Jedi.
Fuck. That's an
Damn
8.
it.
Yep.
That was good.
So you realize that as you're on this chamber,
Did you
both
hear
Sith Lords are flanking you. And you go to reach for your communicator and you just feel "You're good, but not that good." And he throws it down onto the ground. Now, there's no reason for any good warriors to die needlessly. And as he's talking, you see those 4 Night Sisters coming out from each side. And those 2 droids taking position, those 2 Sith droids taking position between them, kind of encircling you all around this chamber. And he says, "So, here be your deal. Castor, was it? All of your friends, these scimitars, we don't wish to kill them. A waste of life is still a waste of life, a tool lost. Where Sith in the past were eager, or sometimes frivolous, with the life around them, we see more value in the tools at our disposal. So I'm going to give you an opportunity here. Do what we ask for this moment. Face Incitus. Let him come once more. And we'll let all of your friends go free.
What do you mean? Let him come.
Tell me. V171N.
I knew it!
I knew it.
I knew you were a Sith!
Would you like to explain how this ritual happens?
What?
Do I know how it happens?
Roll a history check.
V171N? What does that mean?
He's a clone of me. That's why he's wearing a mask.
You said history?
But he didn't take it off!
Exactly.
Or fooled us!
That's the one way you can actually do it.
As a 12.
You don't know the exact specifics, but you know what she's referring to is a spiritual transference.
Right. Okay.
As you hear in the back of your voice, back of your head, this is our time. Let's get him where we want him, and then you will be free.
Oh my god.
And let me, would you like to describe what does V171N look like?
Yeah, so I'm gonna... Alright. Gig is up, I guess. Take the mask off. You see dark, jelly hair. It's really messy, matted. It's been in the mask for a while. Gray, like pale, sickly skin with tattoos. It looks... he looks emaciated, malnourished, but distinctly you do recognize bits of Castor in him.
Oh,
whoa.
shit!
You're like a Kylo
It's
Ren
Roger.
cast.
So if you,
It's Roger.
if you couldn't tell, I used the exact same color palette
But
twisted around
inverted.
of original Castor.
Dang, dude. Dang, dude. Evil.
Fuck, man.
Evil.
That's
Listen,
really cool, actually. I
Yeah.
never.
Incitus is in you, and you just gotta let him out. You've escaped their fate for years now, but your time's run out.
You are no Jedi.
Have the same powers as you.
What was it all for?
What do you think my freedom? An exchange, a deal. You gotta live years of freedom. I've never known that.
You can be free now.
Yes, I know.
What do I have to do?
No.
I am so glad you asked. Valazar, you see him just kind of go, he takes his coin, that's usually in his hand, and he just catches it, and then forces it into the top of the ceiling. And you see this special ray shield come around just you two.
Nope.
As things between you two start to go black, you both wake up in this nothingness again, but it's almost like you're on a shallow bed of water. And all you see is each other. And then a figure starts to arise from the water. And it's Incitus in his last form. He just looks at you and he says, "Kill him.
Me?
If you want your freedom."
That wasn't the deal. You told me to bring him. I brought the Prime, and now I get my freedom.
I've altered the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
Oh my god. Jeez, joikes.
Take my little break.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
I am Jedi Knight Castor Woodburn.
Yeah.
Is that why you had it still?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I will not be quelled.
Yeah.
And I take Master Basir's saber, in the other hand, and my mom's in the other.
Pull out my saber, which I don't know if I really described before. It has like a little.
It is cool.
It's really cool. It has like a curved hilt to it. It's very.
Sorry, don't continue.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna hold it out and ignite it, extending forward. So like. Sorry.
Find a way. I lunge.
All right. You notice that.
Can we see?
Yeah, are we seeing this happening or not? Like, that's what I was gonna ask.
This is where it's gonna get interesting.
I would love to interfere.
Because they are what you all see is just their two bodies hovering That's so sick.
That's dope.
We're
As
Avatar stated. Currently fighting on a different plane of existence.
Holy shit! That's
So,
crazy.
Are they in the world between worlds?
I don't know. Does it even exist out here? We don't know. But I will say you also notice that V171N's lightsaber is now a dark indigo purple.
Motherfucker.
So, outside,
How dare
you four are surrounded by these Night Sisters, and each one of them, just like holding an action, take out their blades.
Oh, crap.
One of them has like whips, like these glowing green whips. One has two like katana swords. One puts them together and makes like a glowing staff. And another simply takes them and like holds them out like they're focuses for magic. And then the two droids and their two lightsabers begin to spin on their centers. And they're all just surrounding you.
How many are there?
So all in all, there are 6
Okay.
enemy combatants around you. Nozzle is actually a similar.
Nozzle's eyes turn a deep indigo purple.
The kyber crystal inside of Nozzle.
That
A lightsaber.
like, I am the veil of chaos.
Darth Valazar says, "My lady, I think it's time we left our brother to his own devices." I agree. I'll see you later. And you see not only these fields holding both of these two, you see in the middle where that red diamond is, open up. And like this embryonic fluid just kind of coming out all over the place. And you see your brother one last time. And he just wakes up and he goes, "Esme?"
Whoa.
However, he's not floating in space. You see this little just red passageway open up and close. And then you see your mother.
What did you do to him?
The same thing I'm going to do to you if you don't follow Incitus when he's done. And she up that same passageway, and Valazar says, "See you later, pirate hunters."
Oh, dang it.
Through the sky, and then you just see this, you hear this big rumble above the station, and these big red engines moving away from the station.
No! Not again!
Wow.
You are now surrounded by these 6 warrior combatants.
Like literally surrounded, like all around us.
As we're just like,
So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that up on stage, up on screen, real
Up
quick.
on stage.
Up on stage. Let's roll some initiative here.
It's time to roll the initiative.
here we go.
What?
I got an 8.
I also got an 8.
Oh my god.
You
That's
have a higher
kind of
dex.
dope.
I also got an 8.
I have an 18 dexterity.
You also got
I
an
also have an 18 dexterity.
eight. Just roll it again.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool. I got a 17.
I got a 6.
17. Ah! Who got a 20 to
I got a-
15?
7.
A 20 to 15?
Yeah.
15 to 20, yeah, I did.
Plot 2.
Oh, you mean I got a natural 7?
No. Oh, sorry. No. I got a 2 for the reroll.
Okay, good.
Natural.
Joyce plot 2. Who got 15 to 10?
I got a 13.
13. Esne. Who got a 10 to 5?
I don't remember what we
What'd you
got.
get? 5. Okay. You
We got 8. Yeah, we got 8.
We got 8s.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Then, but
So
8s.
I'll go and then
Okay,
they will.
so caster, and then I'm gonna do. It's okay. I've got a reason. Caster. Oh god, I keep wanting to call you Toklon, but it's
V1.
now V171N. All right, 1 second. I'm almost ready. Sorry, guys.
Oh, was it weird that he just shoved you down on the ground first thing when he met you?
I thought he just didn't like me because a bunch of the Jedi don't like me.
Then again, I thought your mom was
Fuck,
just
I
a
really
hot
wanted that
singer,
comm to
so-
work.
Me too.
Could you imagine just that
That would
bounty
be
hunter
so
ship
cool.
showing up? That would have been so cool.
So, the battle has begun, and first the droids are there to strike. they take their 2 spinning Shoto blades and they just, and they're both going to move in simultaneously. The first one's going to go for you, Attila, and they're going to use their lightsaber attacks at you. Ooh, does a 20 hit? All right. So you are going to take 10 points of energy damage as the first one comes at you and just and slices you right across the chest. All right. Up next is another one, and it's coming for you, Des.
Okay.
Ooh, does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Awesome.
Nice.
It takes its first blade and just and misses right over your head.
Cool.
Up next is God, why do I keep losing the fucking initiative sheet? Where did I put it? God damn it! I hate it when this happens. Most
Does
frustrating.
your book have a little thing?
Yeah, I got it. There we go. All right. Up next is Klaatu, and then Esne, and then Caster.
Cool. I'd like to aim at this one closest to us right here. I guess I'll also kind of like move out to the side a little bit to avoid hitting my companion there.
Be great.
I would like to not. And I would like to use my tech casting to cast Echo Blast.
Cool.
I would like you to try to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, please.
That's a 4.
Oh shit. Yeah. So I am going to you take 1d8 of sonic damage, and I think that there goes a die. It's gone. Yeah. He like sticks his hand out, kind of probably like next to Des, and he's like, Des, you should probably cover your ears here for a second.
What?
And he taps the wrist like part of the glove, and it like emits this sort of like loud, shrill wave of energy towards this baddie right here for 6
points
of sonic damage.
All right. You do that, and when you shoot out that sonic wave, it like kind of like tears off a little bit of the cloak, and you see a little bit more of the gold armor underneath, and it's just like. All right. And then what else are you doing, Klaatu?
Oh man. So I can do that.
Also, after Caster is
with that.
E171 and
You're so right. So yeah, I'm actually I have a 5th level with that, and I can hit 2 targets with my Sonic Blast.
Okay, go.
And I want to aim the second glove out at this baddie right here. Actually, this baddie right over here.
Cool.
That makes more sense. I think they also need to succeed that Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, let's try it.
14.
Ooh, that was a 13, so they fail. Just missed.
It's like, take this.
All right, roll for damage.
That's a 4. So 4 points of sonic damage to this one over here.
Awesome. Yeah, she kind of
hurts
takes
my
that.
ear. This is whenever I do it.
Yeah, how does that hit her? What does that look like?
I like to think you can kind of. It's almost like you can see the sound waves like reverberating. Like if you look in that space, it's like shaky and spiky as it kind of like just like a beam of that force shoots towards them.
Awesome. All right. Well, up next is Esne. What are you doing, Esne?
Okay,
Oh, sorry. You need
Nozzle.
Nozzle.
I always forget about Nozzle's moves. Yeah, Nozzle's going to just kind of come over here with this one and just do some melee attacking.
He has great legs.
He never
really, truly does have the greatest legs.
See what the booty looks
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a. I have a multi-attack, so I'm gonna go for 2 melee strikes on this baddie right here.
Go for it. Roll to attack.
Awesome. Attack number 1. I rolled an 11 on that.
That does not hit.
Okay.
It's,
plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus 1, right? Plus 3. 14. Jeez.
That does not hit.
Still. Okay. Well, how about for the second one? 17.
That hits.
Yay!
Roll for damage.
Come
2
on,
big
Nozzle.
messy haymakers.
This is Nozzle and Co. after
Yeah,
all.
right. This is Nozzle's the one who matters here. 1d4 plus 1. 4 damage with the big messy robo haymaker.
Same thing. You go to hit it, and that little bit of like armor, like metal armor, starts to show. All right.
And I do like to imagine that robot has Duke's robot. Wow.
Nozzle.
Nozzle has Duke's up at all times.
That robot. All right.
Bring it on.
Up next is Esme. Esme, what are you doing?
Alright, so I'm actually gonna turn to shoot this guy.
Okay.
Because he's in combat with one of my allies, so then I can get sneak attack.
Go
Nice.
for it.
So, pew pew!
Let's see. Do the
Fuck.
things.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna use inspiration.
Go for it.
Just making sure. Got my
Be better.
familiars.
Thank you. Be better. It was better. 15.
That hits.
Yay!
Roll for
Okay.
damage.
So that is 4d6 because 3 for my sneak attack and 1 for the normal.
Fuck him up.
That is 8. 17 points of pew pew.
Oh my god.
Insane, dude.
Explain to me how this shot does so much damage to this droid for me real quick.
I turn, aim my blaster over Dez's shoulder and say, "Don't move, Dez," and then
What?
aim it. These are droids, you
Yes.
said? So aim it right in kind of the middle of the mechanism to the power core and just pew, and it just explodes.
And you see some of it, like causes a few sparks, which starts to burn away its clothes, and you see more of that like metal armored droid coming out.
I don't think
slowly.
it's dead.
I don't think it's dead.
Oh, it's not
I think you just
dead?
did a lot of damage.
Yeah, you just did a lot of damage.
That's really sad. I really thought I killed it.
I'm so sorry. I
That's
just
really
I wanted to give you the
embarrassing.
opportunity to describe more of what you do.
That is so
That's
embarrassing.
okay.
Let's
That's
pause
okay.
filming now.
And then C4 is gonna come over here.
Come on, C4. Do
Come on,
something.
C4.
Do something, please.
Please wait.
Come on, you dumb fucking droid.
Hey, don't insult C4. That was an 8.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Alright, well, C4 is gonna go ahead and go
It's
hide
against the
behind
wall.
bomb. Classic.
He tried really hard.
Listen, he got that one crab once.
Once. All right, it is Caster's
I could
turn,
hit something.
and then after that it'll be V171 end.
I'm just gonna haul off. Yeah. Attack! Alright, that's a,
You can haul off.
that is a 27 hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright, so for the great regular saber, it is going to be 11 damage.
Okay.
Alright, and then second attack, no, that's not good. That is only a 17 to hit.
I'm going to deflect that. I'm gonna roll a d6. I didn't roll high enough to. Wait, what did you roll?
What?
What did you
I
get?
rolled a 17.
17. I only got my AC up to a 17, so it still hits.
Dang.
Get him.
Perfectly matched.
That is 12 points damage. And then
Nice.
I will flurry of blows. And then I'll out my my shields. Okay. Wham. Ah, that's terrible. No. So that is only 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's only 14 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah. And I'll do. That one fucks me. Come on. That is a 19 to hit.
I'm gonna try and deflect that one.
Okay.
Come on. There we go. Now my armor class is now 22 for a second.
Okay.
Nice.
Darn.
Alright, that is my turn.
Can you describe what does Caster do when he starts attacking V171 end?
I don't know. I just kind of like run forward, and I'm just I'm just kind of forcing the blows on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'm just it's harder hits, and then I'm trying to kind of do some sneaky punches, but they're not working.
you see us incite us out of the peripheral view of your fight, and you hear him just go, exactly, yes, good.
You hear that? It's not for you.
All right, up next is V171 end.
You got some pretty heavy hits on it. I'm not looking good. I'm already bloodied.
Owie.
Well hit. I'm going to raise up my saber to strike. Before I do, I'm gonna wave my arm. I'm gonna hex you.
Okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
And then I'm gonna go for my first strike. That's a 17.
No.
I want you to have advantage on this next hit.
What?
You know?
Okay. Second hit. Misses.
What'd you get?
I had 2 and a 4.
Wow.
So
Whoa. You seem
I'm frustrated. I'm like, and it's nothing's making purchase, so I'm getting frustrated and angry and scared.
Yeah. I say, I'm not the one you want to fight. We can take him.
There's no this is the only way.
Yes, it's the only way.
There's always choice.
Not for us.
Damn.
All right, so Atala, what are you doing?
Sure. Number one, I'm raging.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, as I scream in this droid's face. With nozzle there, is that flank?
I think that's flank.
Oh,
It's
so
most
that
certainly
means
flank.
advantage, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna swing my gappy stick. Okay. Oh! Natural 20.
Yeah.
So that's
Roll for damage.
That's a 20. Alright, so that's
I made that
doubling
dice
it?
roll.
Doubling
I
the
didn't
dice or doubling
shade
the
off
total?
Doubling the total.
Okay. So let's see here.
What dice?
That's gonna be 12
Yeah, I mean.
plus 3 plus 2 because I'm raging. That's gonna be 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy
Or kinetic damage, and then I have my extra attack.
So first, how would you like to destroy this first droid?
Like absolutely destroy it.
Absolutely destroy it.
So can I say that like it's just like I like Attila just brings the gappy stick down like here, like on its shoulder, and just like crumples like an empty Coke can.
Yeah.
And he like grabs because it has like the 2 circle eyes, like he sticks his like his 2 fingers in there
yeah.
like a bone, just rips it out.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Get rid of him. Nas was like,
So I have my extra attack.
yes, yes.
Can I go towards this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I also, let me just make sure about something. This doesn't say it's an action, it just says while raging, I can move through a hostile creature's space.
Yeah.
So is that my movement or is that an action?
I think it's just your movement.
Okay, great. Then I need that Night Sister to make an athletics check against mine.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Whoa.
That was a 5.
One sec. Watch me get a 1. Nope, that's a 19. So now they are. One sec.
Wow.
Let me read what it does to them.
Hell yeah, Josh.
So I move through their space, and now they're pushed like 5 feet back, and until the end of my turn, it says you don't provoke opportunity attacks from them.
Oh.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack.
Okay, go for it.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh gosh.
This is the dropping things campaign.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Evan, I think I have a D6 under you.
Oh.
Oh, be careful.
Ow, I stepped on it. Ow. This is my D6. This isn't even D6, it's a D4.
No, it's a red D6. It looks like
It's right here.
That's
it's right
so
here.
funny.
It wasn't even poured out.
Oh, yeah.
They look like cinnamon candy anyways.
This is mine!
Okay, that is a
To quote Star Wars again, that's mine!
22.
Yeah, that hits.
And then
Yeah, kill
a
another one.
D12. Okay, that's going to be 10 kinetic damage.
Holy crap. Yeah, that hurt her. But she is going to use a special ability, a reaction called Dathomiri Rebuke.
Oh, okay.
Not Dathomiri Rebuke.
I wonder what that's supposed to be.
Rubs chin.
And you are going to take, let's see, 11 points of fire damage as this this arcane green fire erupts around you and just singes you.
Ouchies.
And then, but she's still there, like just right in front of you, like holding up her magic, trying to like keep you at bay.
I just let out another roar in her face.
Oh, roll an intimidation check.
Yay! Well, wait, actually, I think I have something for that. Because of, let's see here, threatening, yes. Proficiency in intimidation when you take the... Okay, no, that's an attack thing. But for intimidation, yeah, I have a nice stat for that. 19.
Yeah, you see that spark, that green glow in her eyes just kind of go for a second, and she's just like even more like on guard.
She's facing down a literal monster.
All right, but up next. Wait, did I? You didn't go.
I rolled a 5, so I'm probably last.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I didn't have you written down, so I was. Des, you're next.
Okay, sounds good.
Come on,
Okay. So. Cool. Alright, then I'm going to, is this like a platform, or like, what is this?
So it's kind of all one big open space, but you do notice that the red part is a force field that holds creates a floor, essentially, over a cavernous, channel. Kind of like, like in the Death Star Tower, there was that thing that Palpatine got thrown into. It's that, but there's actually a safety force field there.
So can we throw people off the edge or no?
No, it's where that red thing is.
Oh.
Yes,
Do
but
you see all that?
with the normal floor, can we? Throw
Oh,
people?
I'm just gonna say that's more of the floor.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah. I was hoping for it to be a little bit bigger, but this is the.
No, I'm
this is what we got.
just
yeah.
checking. There's pushing and/or can be pushed.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to, you're gonna see a little probe, detach from the back of my armor. It's gonna fly up and scan this red hologram cube in front of me, here in this cube here, right in front of me, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to mark this enemy with my sharpshooter style feature, and then I'm going to use my action to use a warp strike on this guy.
Whoa!
So I'm gonna detach my chakra from my hip and attack.
Go for it. Roll to attack.
So that's a 15.
A 15, that hits.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Okay, so it takes 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And you see that same kind of light red, cubed hologram. It goes up to the top of me, and it goes, and I disappear.
Oh.
Whoa! Reappear back here.
That's so cool.
You instant transmission.
Yep.
Ninja squid.
Yeah.
So cool.
And I'll stay here next to this dude.
All right. Up next is the Night Sisters. As you see this telekinetic link between them, they start moving in towards the first one that's going to use its magic on you. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Oh.
Be wise.
Well, I mean, damn.
6.
She begins to use her witching magic against you. She just. And you just, all of a sudden, you don't see her anymore. She's out of your view. And she then reappears over by her other sister with the blades, slightly behind her. Yeah, there you go. And you are now frightened of that particular witch.
Okay.
All right. Up next, the one with the blades, though, is going to run up. She's actually going to stand back and hold her action to protect her sister. And then, yes.
Okay, yes.
And then the one with the nunchucks is going to come up to you, Claw 2. And she's going to. Does a 24 hit?
No, actually, yeah.
Okay. You are going to take.
Try me.
8 points of piercing damage as these nunchucks made of this glowing green energy just
Ow!
right through you, and then the one with the staff is going to come up to what?
I took damage and it logged me out.
The one with the stab. The one with the stab is going to come up to you, Esne.
No, thank you.
And she's going to... Does a 15 hit? Oof.
Yes.
Okay. You're going to take 11 points of piercing damage as she takes this staff and just essentially like whacks you across the face.
Great.
But that is the knight's...
Oh, was that this one?
Mm-hmm.
I give it an attack of opportunity on her.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, for your hexy thingy.
Kick her in the butt.
That's 20 something.
Yes, that is great. Roll for damage.
Yes. 8 damage.
8 damage.
Hey,
All
so
right.
that bit helps.
But yeah, it does help, and she's feeling that tough. All right, let's see. Up next, though, are the droids. We're at the top of the round. Klaatu, you are up next, and then
I'm after Klaatu.
Klaatu, Esne,
Yes.
Caster, V171. All right. Klaatu. So the droids are gonna try. That one droid's gonna try and turn around and swipe at you, Des. Does a nat 20 hit?
No, I don't think that hits you, Des, right?
You're too good.
That is going to be 14 points of damage as he takes his 2 blades and just kind of.
Damn. That is.
But that is its turn, and up next is Klaatu.
Yeah, I'm going to turn around and face this one right here. And stick out my hand.
Okay.
And use Jet of Flame.
Okay.
21.
21, that hits.
Okay, cool. So you take 2d8 of fire damage.
Roll.
Oh my lord, I shall. I'm gonna try to burn her to a crisp. 14 points of fire damage across this droid.
Damn. On the droid or on the Night Sister?
That's Night Sister, sorry. Yeah, that's what it is.
Dathomiri rebuke.
Do my deals.
How do you want to get this Night Sister?
Yeah.
Burn the witch. Burn the witch.
I think Klaatu gets clonked over the head with the nunchuck from before, and just like kind of instinctually, like he like turns around and like sticks his hand out, and as he does, he activates like the jet of flame with the access pad on the other wrist, and you see this sort of like a torch basically coming out of the hand of the glove, and he just holds it right up to her face pretty much, and just lets this blast go and like singes all across her face.
And you just hear like this like chorus of screams, just ah, and then their body falls and it starts to just evaporate into this green dust into the wind.
That's sad. They don't want to have to.
I'm gonna compartmentalize that for later.
But up next is Esme.
Nozzle.
I'm so sorry.
No,
it's
it's okay. I'm always forgetting about Nozni. Yeah, so Nozzleuni over here.
Nozzleuni.
He's gonna. And I'm gonna stand right here. And I'm going to use.
Oh God. Do it.
So. Could I see what a? Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go.
Now I lay in it.
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
Shoot them both.
And I am gonna shoot them both, but not with my Kyber Blast. With my Wrist Blaster Volley. Which, I get a 10-foot cube area within normal range. Thank you. So within my range, which I think I placed him properly to be able to get them, I get to spray a 10-foot cube area, and each creature in the area must make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw, taking normal weapon damage on a failed save.
They each rolled 10s.
Oh.
Wasn't that fun?
Nice. This is fun.
So,
It's nice,
you
isn't
get my
it?
regular weapon attack plus 5, so I hit with them. That's 1d6 plus 3 to each of them.
This is so cool.
It is so cool. Should I roll 2 separate d6s or 1d6 for both?
1d6 for both.
Okay.
You guys are just gonna clean house, and we're still just gonna be.
We'll just be sitting on the floor, looking up, going, what are
We're
they
just sitting there waiting, like.
We're kissing.
Okay, I think I come out here any point in
Is
time.
that masturbatory?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
It's nice, but
Spider-Man did it, so it's fine.
I'm gonna say, and I mean, it happens a lot in Star Wars, anyways. So I feel like we're in the proper territory. That's 9 damage, by the way.
Yeah, so these two sisters are now a little bit more singed.
I'll say.
Alright, well yeah, Nozzle does that damage, and they're going to, one of them is going to use their Dathomiri Rebuke, of course.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yes.
So can they make a dex save for me? Or no, it just happen? No, it's a dex save.
A
That's
dex
right, yeah,
save?
dex
Cool.
save.
I shall. Nozzle, nozzle,
Come on,
nozzle. 10.
Does
Well,
not save.
10s all around.
Yeah, right?
Alright, he is going to take, it's honestly not that much, 7 points of eternal Dathomiri fire damage.
Ah, a little
rebuked.
crack in the eye socket.
Oh.
And you just hear them start cursing in Dathomiri.
And you hear Nozzle start cursing in robot.
1 1 0 1 1 1. Oh my god.
Can we
Can we that out,
a
please?
lot, yeah.
Language.
Insert robot cussing noises. Alright, up next is Esme.
Okay, can I have the lightsaber for my brother's mini, please?
Dun 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 dun.
Because I want to use a lightsaber.
It's time.
It's time. I may not have the force, but somebody put this in my hands. And you guys said everyone has the force. So.
It's true. It's true. It is quite literally everywhere.
All around me are familiar
This
forces.
lightsaber is your life.
Wow.
She drops it and breaks it.
Falls down one of these chutes.
I got a blaster in one hand and a lightsaber in the other.
Honestly,
Alright.
sick as fuck.
Slay.
Alright, I'm
Princess
Gonna turn it on and just.
That's
Sorry,
it.
gonna what? Okay. Just wanted to double check.
Oh, okay. So that's so it's a minus 14 to hit?
Wait, I'm sorry, what? Why do you have a -1?
I don't
It
know.
just says she has a -1.
Probably because she's not proficient. With the
Oh, I'm
And
so
it's a
sorry.
strength-based weapon.
system. Yeah.
Oh.
I am so sorry. That is
that makes
just a
sense.
miss.
Ah, man.
Yeah, oh,
You've never used one before.
Yeah.
that's-
Listen, we're not all Luke Skywalker.
Okay, but it was an amazing moment
It
for
would
sure.
have been really cool.
Really cool, but you'll get another turn. Do you
That's
wanna...
okay. I will. That's really sad. Well, C4 will maybe hit this time.
Yeah, I go
C4
C4.
will run over here.
Yeah. Get the burning ones.
All right, roll to attack.
It's a strength-based weapon. That's so funny.
Why wouldn't it be a dex weapon? C4 is useless. He'll come back over here.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Hovers over there in front of him for a
Take that.
second. You see
All
Nozzle go
right.
like,
C4 is canonically a coward.
that
I would say
tracks.
coward, maybe just not. This isn't where he
He's
shines.
a coward.
I mean,
C4's eyes turn a deep in.
He
Never
realizes that
finally
he is
checked.
Darth.
Darth's
F-
Darth ears.
Yeah.
No,
Darth-
listen, he's called Ears because he's a reconnaissance droid and we haven't really ever done any spying.
Well, yeah, we'll give you some opportunities.
Maybe we'd actually know what we're about to walk into if that happened.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, up next is Caster. We are back into
Nothing.
the void.
Attack. Natural 1.
Hey.
Ah! Oh, I threw my lightsaber. Other lightsaber. Because I know I'm on my belt.
Me and my 25 lightsabers.
Natural 20.
That's
wow.
what I'm talking
Really
about.
good.
Roller coaster.
All right. Okay.
Dun,
Wham.
dun, 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 dun.
Crit.
21 damage.
Whoa.
I'm down.
Chris is dead.
I had 7 hit points.
He's
So.
dead.
Can I non-lethally do it?
Huh?
Can I non-lethally do it?
Sure.
How do you non-lethally hit someone with a lightsaber?
Like this. So I have I hit you so hard with it, and it brings you back, and I just kind of like force your head into mine into a punch.
Dope.
How's that?
Yeah.
So cool.
So and then I just kind of fall kind of limp and prone on the ground. Am I like conscious still?
I'll say
or-
because it's non-lethal. Let's just say that you have like 1 hit point. How about that?
I failed. Just do it. It isn't fair, but it's what I deserve.
Okay. No, go for it.
Yeah! Roll an attack at advantage.
That's so good. That's so good. That's so good.
Obviously, I wasn't gonna.
You tricked me.
Yeah. Get him.
Okay, that's. Oh, thank God.
The one I gave you rolled well.
Wow, that it was a 17 natural one.
That
So
hits.
17 plus 8, yeah.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. Alright.
Damn, son.
So that is going to be 13 points of damage, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw for me, as I will stunning strike him.
Whoa.
So based. So dope. So freaking cool.
Based caster build.
Jedi Master Caster.
Okay, so you said a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
8.
No, he is stunned,
Nice.
so he can't do anything.
Okay. He gets knocked back. He is quite literally stunned physically and emotionally. Ha! He looks at you both, but you also notice he starts to get a little paler. How much damage did you do again?
It's
13.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
V171N. You now get 13 health points back.
Whoa.
130
health points. Nice.
Yeah.
Are you? Is that your turn?
Yeah.
It is now your turn.
So yeah, in this moment, I think I fully have was ready. This is it. This is the end, and just been taken aback by the compassion. I take it all in for a split second, take half my movement and get back up, and I'm gonna go at Incitus.
Go
Yeah.
I was about to be like, I'm literally had my back turned to you. Like, this is your moment.
This is the moment. Yeah. So first attack, please hit. Okay.
I think you have.
That's a,
You might have advantage too.
Oh, you
Attack
do.
rolls against a creature have advantage.
okay. Well, that's a 25 to hit. Let's see if I crit. Not crit, but that was a 19. That was so close.
Oh, nice.
Cool. So that was only 6 damage for the first hit.
Awesome. You go to do it, and you get another 6 points of health back.
That's so
I like this. I like this game.
What are you doing?
What I should have done all this time. And we're gonna go for another strike.
Please.
That's a dirty 20. Oh,
That hits.
advantage. That's dirty 20. 10 points.
10 points?
Yay.
Dude,
That's
perfect.
looking rough, and you get another 10 points.
I'm
of
back to
health
full.
And
That's
he looks,
awesome.
He looks more like you start to see some of the cloaks have been cut off, and you see parts of his chest and arms exposed, and he looks now more emaciated and sickly, and he drops one of his lightsabers, and he only has the one left.
I'm like, oh,
This is not how it's going to end.
let's get some blue milk after this.
No, it's not. And bonus action, I'm gonna take out a hilt that I have not shown yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put it right on him and activate my my light dagger.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
That's
cool.
really sick.
So cool. So cool.
What is
Oh,
that?
it's a 17.
Is that a 17?
Oh.
Well, that's
It was a 7.
It's a 17. That was a
That's,
17.
yeah. It's 25.
That hits.
Yes. Yes.
Take him out.
kill him.
That's 7 points of damage, and fuck it, I'm gonna use my double strike to spend a force point to add 5 extra damage to it.
Chris,
Yes.
how would you like to deal a crippling blow to the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Incitus?
So I'm getting, I started this attack real weak, and I'm getting stronger. Pull up this final blade, I put it in there. I'm making my own choices now. And as I activate it, it strikes him, and I'm just gonna pull down and fall to my knees, just exhausted. I'm fine. I'm just tired of everything. and I'm gonna like rip all the way down his chest.
You do this with that Shoto blade you have.
Sway.
It's funny, parallels, am I right? And comes down through him, and you are both now still in this void. And you feel this weight on your shoulders.
I just peed.
I'm sorry.
Star Wars.
Is that it?
I don't know. I think your training just begun, bro.
Oh my god.
You both look at each other. And for a second, you are one another. Whoa. You see each other's lives. What in your past does Castor see?
So you see, very first thing you see is a chamber with V171N on it. It's opened up, and it's still very similar. Not much has changed since it came out. I came out like already malnourished, and immediately first thing I hear is, "This way, follow me. Your first mission." And immediately, all I've known is orders: go here, do this, kill that person, whenever I fail, it's harsh, reprimanded. It's no room for deviation in molding into the perfect soldier.
You specifically see a memory where Darth Insight just brings you forward and says, "My plans with the Star Forge have failed. The other two, they killed them all. They were tired of my failures, and I am all that is left. Or shall I say, we are all that's left. Do this one last task for me. Bring me before Castor and let him kill me. And you can go free."
I will not fail you.
Good. And it comes back.
Yes, that worked perfectly. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Did it work perfectly?
I mean, I didn't kill him. I didn't kill Insightus.
Well, yeah, but what happens now?
I don't know.
You guys are brought back, and you are immediately.
Whoa.
The force field is down. You drop, and you are now dead center around, flanking sitting back to back on each other.
Yeah.
No. All right.
Hey, you don't gotta be a Jedi. Not after the. No, you're good. Do whatever you want.
All right. Up next is Hala.
Can I make my fear wisdom save now?
Absolutely.
16.
You save. You are no longer frightened of this beautifully spooky Night Sister.
Yes.
Whose magic now just fades, and she's like, she essentially looks at you and goes, in Dathomiri, fuck.
So I forgot to look at. I didn't add these to my character sheet, but I get 2 instincts at this level.
Ooh.
What's your instinct?
So one of them, while raging, I can use my bonus action. I'm actually just gonna. I'm not gonna describe it on here. I'm gonna turn to her like look her like directly in the eyes, and he's gonna squat, and he's going to jump 30 feet.
Yeah!
Into the air.
Like fucking Hulk?
I'm just not land right because it has to be unoccupied space. I'm going to go right behind them, and they each take 3 kinetic damage.
That's so dope. Oh my god,
cool.
That is crazy.
You're so cool.
I'm so glad I was like, that was an instinct. Oh, that's not on here. I have to go to the book. And then, so that was my bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
For my attack, I'd like to hit the one with the katanas.
Okay.
Does a 17 plus 6. 23 hit.
Yes, that hits.
I'll do 6 plus 3. 11 kinetic damage.
Ow, dude.
And then extra attack.
Go for it.
I want to hit the magic one.
Okay.
That's 16.
That hits.
Okay.
Yeah,
great.
baby, that's what I'm talking about.
Destroy.
Yeah, baby.
That's 16 kinetic damage.
Yeah.
Josh, how do you want to kill this Night Sister?
First off, because she's the one who casts like fear on me, I'm just gonna go, which is sign for brave.
Ah.
And then I'm not gonna hit her with the gap. So can I just say I like backhand fist across the face?
That's so awesome.
And it like breaks her jaw.
Oh,
yeah.
You just see her head to the other side, and she falls, and she immediately like bursts into this cloud of green smoke.
And then the other one actually just.
Whoa. All right, is that your turn?
Yes, that's all I can do.
All
That was
right,
so
that's
good.
all you can do.
That's all I can
That's
do.
it.
She is going to make her attacks on, or her attack on you.
Whoa.
Does a 21 hit?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. And you are going to take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That is her. Is it full?
Oh, goodbye.
The other Night Sister is going to go for you, Esne, again with her spear staff
No,
thing.
thank you.
Does a 12 hit?
Yes, that's my armor class.
Oh,
It just hit.
I'm so sorry. But
Okay,
she's
I'm
going.
fine.
She's going to do 3 points of damage.
Oh.
Owie, zowie.
All right.
Get it together.
Let's see. Up next is the droids, or the one droid left, and he's gonna go for an attack at you.
Who?
Dez. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, that's the droid's turn.
Yay!
It's a little rusty.
And then up next is Klaatu, then Esne, then Caster, and then D171 in.
Did I go?
You did not go. I am so sorry.
Did you forget to write the name down at the bottom of
I
the sheet
put
still?
him under. I didn't write him originally, so I put him off to the side. So Des, you get a turn. You get a turn. Just do your best. Do your best.
If that's okay, I mean,
We don't want to break your game.
And I'm only human.
okay, I'm going to just stick with my chakram and just attack the droid in front of me again.
Go for it.
Yeah. So that's a 23.
That hits.
Great. That deals 11 damage. Yeah.
Des, how would you like to destroy this droid?
Yeah.
You
Nice
see
job.
the red hologram cube that's over there. It hones in. There's a couple stronger lasers that hone in, and then all the lights turn blue, and it slashes like a hologram light over, and I follow it, and you see my chakram slice through exactly where the line went.
Dope.
As it told me where to fucking fuck this thing up.
Yeah. That's so cool.
And then I it slices it in half, and I kick it over, and then I turn around and I go, "Rah!" and I throw the chakram at this one.
Based.
My other attack.
Yeah.
Die.
That's 25.
That hits.
Oh man. So that's 9 points of damage on that one.
Des, how do you want to kill this Night Sister?
Yeah.
Yes, Daz.
Oh shit. Okay, how do I want to kill her?
Yeah.
I want the arm that's holding the spear out is moving toward Esne, and I want it to instead of throwing it like this, like I said, I want to say I turned around and threw it vertically like this, so it cuts her hand off.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
And then she turns to look at me, and the vibrotech goes out and it goes, ooh, and then it comes back and it cuts her head off.
You once again just hear those screams as she fades and bursts into this cloud of dark green dust.
That was so
There is one Night Sister left.
Thank you.
We just all turn.
Up next is Klaatu.
Klaatu turns with his blaster rifle, and he just aims it and fires off a shot at this lady right over here.
Oh, and I'm gonna use my ability to oh my god, to give you like, I guess it's +1 to your attack roll.
So with your +1, that would make it an 18.
An 18. That
Yes.
hits. Roll for damage.
Yes. Yes. 10 damage with the pistol blast. Well, the rifle blast.
Klaatu, how do you want to kill this knight?
Yeah. Yeah, Klaatu grabs the blaster rifle sort of like off his back, and just kind of like aims down the sight and fires off a shot. You know what? Klaatu loves aiming for the head, and fires a shot right between the eyes. And it's not that far away, so it's pretty. There's a lot of precision here, and it just kind of like big hole out the back, little hole out the front.
She once again bursts to a cloud of dark emerald dust. And we are now out of combat.
Jeez.
You hear a doom, doom, doom. You look up into the sky at the top of the ceiling with a mechanical respirator on.
Oh
you
my
see
god.
Tar just banging.
Yeah, baby!
Tar! Let me in! Let me in!
Coming back. How does he keep coming back?
Because he's wizard.
Alright, as we have this newfound success in the nothingness of the veil, with some big revelations discovered, we are going to end this session tonight. So
Jeez,
thank
Twix.
you all for playing, and thank you all for watching! Whew, that took... Guys, I've had this on my shoulders now for a long time. All these ideas. I hope you like them. And
The story's not over yet.
oh, that's right. We got 2 more episodes of this.
Oh my god.
All right. Have fun editing all this. All right. Bye-bye, y'all.
Goodbye.
Oh, and don't forget to say.
Yes,